Ton of points tonight, though. Just prepare for the next series, either against Houston or Oklahoma City, who you know will have a Game 6, potentially a Game 7, as Anthony Davis.
He used to 10 years ago when he averaged 28 points.
Nice, 28 a game, 20 shots a game. I mean, that's the kind of Melo that might show up today. I don't know if he can log those minutes as AD scores one at the rim. Dish right here by LeBron.
I mean, the best part of his game, well, you can't choose the best part of his game. One of the best part of his game is his unselfishness.
See him spry, running well, able to pick up his minutes after that gruesome injury. LeBron goes right down the lane. This fantastic, as usual, in these playoffs, averaging over 25 a game. He's over 10 rebounds and 10 assists per game as well. Remember, he led the NBA in assists this year. Here's McGee going again. This time he scores on Nurk with the Portland Trailblazers. Here's LeBron going strong again, scores with a left hand, and look at
He is. It's a little more to it than that, but you keep the basic principles. Stop penetration, make him shoot tough jump shots, keep vision and wear of him.
Waiters tonight. Dion Waiters had some headaches, migraine.
And again, as his sister Tiffany said, that's being inspired by the positivity.
Some scoring talent as well, but he does allow C.J. McCollum to play off the ball. James on the attack, and count it. LeBron got his Zonia on him, just backs him down, takes on two Blazers and scores, and one again. LeBron James.
He's on that, but Caruso making sure he's getting in the way.
And you know Caruso is going to stay engaged the whole game, and Alex Caruso in
the pick and roll game, getting some easy shots. And is that LeBron, or is that Magic, or is that many on LeBron James, which means he has one guy guarding him and everybody else is zoned up.
And he scores easily on his Zonia. 10 points in his first 7 minutes of the game.
And like you just saw, their 7-footer just brought the ball up. Great play.
Shooting the ball, only 2 misses thus far. Jalen Horde having to check Davis now, and the cutter, Kentavious Caldwell. Blazers would love nothing more than to extend this series. Howard is fouled on his way in.
Then you can fake it. So you see Simons thought that he was going to dribble handoff. He faked it. Whiteside expected it as well.
To move it. Pushes it up ahead. Trent finding McCollum and Kuzma there. Nice defensive play. Spoiling a Portland break. Here's Caruso all the way in. Offensive foul.
Look at this hustle and save. And this is why you love Kuzma. You want him to be able to relax and just play without thinking. And you know what that play leads to? Yeah, clear the lane, big fella. Kuzma had clear the lane. Big fella's clearing the way, running for their team.
Great story. Alex Caruso continues to develop, getting his chance in the playoffs for the first. And the Blazers have to put Nurkic back on the floor maybe a little earlier than Terry Stotts had hoped. Lakers by 2. Bullet pass inside. Howard with the 2 Portland Trailblazers. It's a 16-7 run right now. C.J. McCollum has 17 in the game.
This is when you cut. This is when you move. Let the big fella be your point guard from the post.
Danny Green buries a bench. Horde checks Green. And now LeBron working off the screen from Davis. A little two-man game here. LeBron hesitates. Now he goes, and LeBron scores. They're great friends, too. Competing hard against one another in this series. Down in the corner, KCP. And now LeBron for 3. He's got it. True. Has not played yet for the Lakers. What's his status at this point?
Yeah, crazy when they did some 5-on-5 scrimmages. However, not ready to be wet.
I tell you what, he's going back in his bag, and that's what you want to see. And speaking of going back in his bag,
the Melo show right now, minus Damian Lillard. Here's Melo again, and that was blocked. The year won by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Davis certainly made his claim for that. Davis sprung wide open. LeBron was patient. McCollum and Davis. How about McCollum coming away with a rebound there? And it's swatted away. Lakers take it right back. LeBron with his head up. Probing behind the back. Davis to Howard. Two-handed jam.
AD, and that's the genius of LeBron. And passing becomes contagious. AD, and that's the genius of LeBron. And passing becomes contagious on teams where you have your best player. Whenever your best player loves to pass, everybody else has to follow suit.
LeBron will put up the final shot. and he knocks it down. 4 points, 5 assists. Melo and C.J. McCollum go off for the Blazers in the first half as well. Got a good one going here in Game 5. The top-seeded Lakers, the 8th seed, the Blazers. You're watching the NBA playoffs on TNT.
Shots every time down.
Boy, both teams competing hard in that first half. Portland really. Thank you, Jared. And Lakers in a closeout game trying to advance to the second round. Anthony Davis, NBA.com, or visit the NBA app for more details. Whiteside, inside, blocked from behind by James.
C.J. McCollum, and look at this block. This is help side defense. When the man guard and you come over, you know he's already sitting.
What a pass by LeBron James. Caldwell Pope, no. Carmelo Anthony has it taken away from him in the game.
How about being efficient? 8 for 12. Usually used to seeing him maybe not have the greatest field goal percentage. Right now, he's shooting the lights out just like that.
Big shot. LeBron pulling Nurkic out with him. Directing traffic. Spreads the floor. Here goes LeBron. Freight train coming. Kicks it. Davis for 3. He's got it. He's got 23 points. Give him another assist. He's got 6 now. There's a takeaway by Green. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Another one down for the Lakers. Timeout. Terry getting the play organized. And he'll step back for a 3 this time. And he buries the triple on the foul.
And look at this. Nurkic is doing the best he can. Remember, Nurkic is a power forward. Oh, coach, you're supposed to anticipate the move. He did that, except 3.
Carmelo Anthony, he'll put it on the deck, and he turns it over.
Putting as hard as they should when he has the rock.
Man, a bad pass. Caruso just taps that right. Here's Davis now. Hezonja's on him. Gives it right back. Markieff Morris. No. Davis is there. Wrestles the offensive rebound away. And a two-handed jam and a foul. Anthony Davis with.
And AD is saying, let me get physical, old school. You can pick them. Moses Malone, it doesn't matter. Akeem, Patrick Ewing, get your rebound. Don't pass it.
Like Kuzma.
Oh, man, this is what I'm talking about. Look at him come off the screen. You have to. It's Trent Jr. He can shoot the ball. Look at him just staying in. Just keep with it.
It's forward on LeBron James. The switch. Davis. Wide open 3 is good. Another on the bench to start this fourth. LeBron turns it over. Simons runs the break here. He's got Nurkic to his left. Gives it to him. Nurkic, and it is blocked from behind. Caruso got it. And
way to stay with the play. And this is a clean block. That was a clean block right there. But do not give offensive rebounds and easy buckets to Lakers.
LeBron James hit
with a good play on his part. Keep shooting that.
They keep Nurkic on LeBron. Now Kuzma with Simons on him. Tried to take him to the paint, backs him in, got the mismatch, turnaround jumper is pure.
Isaiah Thomas, the great Isaiah Thomas, said the pump fake is the best play in basketball. And when he said it to me, I did not.
James running with Markieff Morris, Danny Green, Dwight Howard, Kentavious Caldwell Pope. They clear it out. LeBron goes strong. LeBron finishes strong. Which the pressure stays on the Lakers. Shot clock to 2. Got to get one up quick. Howard hammers it home.
Great patience. AD could have just taken a bad shot, and same with Caldwell ball handlers. When Rondo comes back, yes, but right now, no.
Caldwell Pope for 3. That's a big job in this series against C.J. McCollum. The minutes he's guarded him. Davis, little jab step. Now he'll pull it, and he'll hit it. Gets the switch. Davis on the take. Davis is fouled and one.
Other end, you got to know when the pick and roll comes between LeBron and AD that you got to load up on that side and give as much help as you can.
Long drought for a very proud franchise. Caruso able to get the steal. Boy, he could see it coming. Now Green leaves it up top. Davis hammers it down. And now Los Angeles back up 9 as Danny Green leaves it for AD. The powerhouse. Can't get it to go. That's a big miss. LeBron James, what a pass. Oh, what a setup for Anthony Davis. LeBron James.
It was winning time, and I expect him a little bit of a chicken wing there. He could have got an offensive foul, but how about when you're 7 foot and finishes the break?
James on the take now, hangs, scores.
But how about LeBron? 34 and 10. I mean, when you look the most playoff games with 30 and 10 assists in NBA history, he's
all right. That's going to take us to the finish line. Quinn Cook will dribble it out, and the Los Angeles Lakers in 5, advancing to the second round of the NBA playoffs. First playoff series win for the Lakers since 2012. And high expectations. And for Terry Stotts and the Portland Trailblazers, Chris, it's the end of the line. Hard-fought effort just to get into the playoffs. They're headed back to Portland now.
And look at this picture. I'm just enjoying it. Give them their flowers while they live. Those are kings right there. Love the fact that these guys, the veterans in the league, of course, we know what LeBron James has done, but just a hard-fought effort. And I know if you're a Laker fan, you haven't seen this in a while, and I know you're at home screaming at the top of your lungs.
Give us your thoughts. The Lakers versus Oklahoma City or Houston? Let's talk about that for a second.
Well, Chris Paul, he controls his team, and I tell you what, that OKC team, they're so resilient. They play tough defense. You got to be prepared for them. But I think that Houston has been waiting for this moment, maybe since they went 0 for 27 against Golden State. You never know, but it's going to be a good one in the next series.
Yeah, that one's still to be resolved. Let's send it down to Jared Greenberg.
All right, BA here with LeBron. We took the long road to get to Game 5 here. Over the last couple of days, LeBron, there's been a lot of reports about things that were said, that weren't done, that were done. How would you explain what the last few days getting to get back on the court has been like?
It's great when you can put together a plan, have action, execute it. And that's what we've been able to do over the last few days. You know, with solidarity, we stood with our brothers from Milwaukee. Under what's going on with their situation that's going on in their hometown. So we stood with them as a league. And then we put together a plan. And we had action. And we want to continue that. So it's great to be back on the floor. But more importantly, it's great to be able to have a game plan, be able to execute it, and then put it into action right away.
Was there ever any doubt in your mind that we would return to play?
Yeah, there was some doubt. But, you know, when you're able to, you know, like I said, put together a plan that you feel that's very important, both that can change the, you know, the landscape of what's going on right now, both on and off the floor, then you can have more clarity. And myself have more clarity, and every other player in this league have more clarity on us going forward with the initiatives that was put together over the last couple of days. Including,
as we mentioned tonight, Staples Center now being a voting center leading up to November 3rd. Let's talk about on the court here. You've extended your streak to 14-0 all-time in the playoffs, but you've said your goal in order to come to the Lakers was to try and win another championship. Where is this team in your mind in terms of competing for a title?
Well, we got better. We got better throughout the course of this series. We knew we were coming into a series with versus a hot Portland team that was playing probably the best basketball inside the bubble along with Phoenix. So, you know, we wanted to just come in and try to work our game, get better and better as the games went on, as the series went on, and I believe we did that. So we have an opportunity right now to kind of, you know, decompress just a little bit and wait for our next opponent. And then at the same time, continue to understand how important voting is. And like you said, Jared, for us to be able to have, you know, the NBA arenas as a polling site for a lot of communities, you know, it's unbelievable. And we want to continue that. So November is right around the corner. And we all understand that. We know how big that is.
All right, LeBron, we know we won't see you on the court, but you'll be hard at work with your initiatives off the court. B.A., C. Webb, back to you.
B.A., passion got this thing started.